the star of our program, Miss Kate Smith.
Wow.
Hello, everybody. It is my happy privilege to introduce a new song, God Bless America.
Oh. Hey, guys, how about we all stand? Please stand with me for this song.
Let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair. As we raise our voices in a solemn prayer, God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairie, to the ocean, white with gold. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairie, to the ocean.
Bye, Daddy. Don't be late.
White with gold. God bless America, my home.
Right, Pop? Right, son.
God bless America, land that I love. Beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairie, to the ocean, white with gold. God bless America.
Kind of makes you think of Blake, doesn't it? Makes you think of a lot of things. We're going to be in this yet, Mom.
Hello, son.
Hello, darling.
New song?
Brand new, first time in the year. Brand new, my eye. You know, I threw that song on a Yip Yip Yak
Oh,
Tank
boy.
22 years ago. Sounds
I just
better
love
now.
my radio. Bless America, my home, sweet home. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Whew. That was something. I like if we could. Let me put my radio out. I like if we could. I want to read something to you, but I got to get myself together here. That was very touching. And I'm glad that you guys were able to join in with me. It's just something when I hear that song, it's very touching. So I hope everybody's going to have a happy and safe 4th of July. But let's remember what this holiday is about. Not just having fireworks and having a good time and beer and wine and hot dogs and hamburgers and that. But let me just try to give you the story of 4th of July. The Declaration of Independence. We celebrate American Independence Day on the 4th of July every year. We think of July 4th, 1776 as a day that represents the Declaration of Independence and the birth of the United States of America as an independent nation. But July 4th, 1776 wasn't the day that the Continental Congress decided to declare independence. They did that on July 2nd, 1776. It wasn't the day we started the American Revolution either. That happened back in April 1775. Just want to go something with my eyes seeing that. We think of July 4th, 1776 as a day that represents the Declaration of Independence and the birth of the United States of America as independent nation. It wasn't the day we started the American Revolution either. That happened back in April 1775. And it wasn't the day Thomas Jefferson wrote the first draft of the Declaration of Independence. That was June 1776. Or the date on which the Declaration was delivered to Great Britain. That didn't happen until November 1776. Or the date it was signed. That was August 2nd, 1776. So what did happen on July 4th, 1776? The Continental Congress approved the final wording of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. They've been working on it for a couple of days after the draft was submitted on July 2nd and finally agreed on all of the edits and changes. July 4th, 1776, because the date that was included on the Declaration of Independence and the fancy handwritten copy that was signed in August, the copy now displayed at the National Archives in Washington, D.C. It's also the date that was printed on the Dunlap broadside, the original printed copies of the Declaration that was circulated throughout the new nation. So when people thought of the Declaration of Independence, July 4th, 1776 was the date they remembered. In contrast, we celebrate Constitution Day on September 17th of each year, the anniversary of the date the Constitution was signed, not the anniversary of the date it was approved. If we followed the same approach for the Declaration of Independence, we'll be celebrating Independence Day on August 2nd of each year, the day the Declaration of Independence was signed. How did the 4th of July become a national holiday? For the first 15 or 20 years after the Declaration was written, people didn't celebrate it much on any date. It was too new and too much else was happening in the young nation. By the 1790s, a time of bitter partisan conflict, the Declaration have become controversial. One party, the Democratic-Republicans, admired Jefferson and the Declaration, but the other party, the Federalists, through the Declaration was too French and too anti-British, which went against their current policies. By 1817, John Adams complained in a letter that America seemed uninterested in its past, but that would soon change. After the War of 1812, the Federalist Party began to come apart, and the new parties of the 1820s and 1830s all considered themselves inheritors of Jefferson and the Democratic-Republicans. Printed copies of the Declaration began to circulate again, all with the date July 4th, 1776, listed at the top. The deaths of Thomas Jefferson and John Adams on July 4th, 1826, may even have helped to promote the idea of July 4th as an important date to be celebrated. Celebration of the 4th of July became more common as the years went on, and in 1870, almost 100 years after the Declaration was written, Congress first declared July 4th to be a national holiday as part of a bill to officially recognize several holidays, including Christmas. Further legislation about national holidays included July 4th was passed in 1939 and 1941. So thank you guys for taking the time to listen to my video today, and have a safe and happy July 4th. Love you guys. God bless America. God bless our president. And God bless all of us. Amen.